Thank you so much, Suj. And thank you, Cloud. Those songs were awesome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my home. As Suj said, my name is Meren King, and I presently live in north central Florida, USA. I didn't start my life here, though. I was born on the west coast of the USA in Long Beach, California, to my mama, Johnny, Mary, Alice, Selma Ginn. Yep, and that's my mama and me. Those from the south of the USA know lots of names is a thing. And my mama was definitely born in the south, in Helena, Arkansas, in 1936, to my grandmama, who may or may not have had a friend or two on the side. So my mama's life always had a bit of a shadow on it. And then in 1951, she caught the polio virus, and it completely changed her life. For those of you who may not know what polio is, it is a disabling and life-threatening viral disease that causes paralysis of the spinal cord. And even though she didn't have to be in an iron lung like so many other people did, before polio was eradicated in the USA because of vaccines, she recovered. It did affect her ability to walk. And, well, here is her story. Her name was Johnny, and she lived on the Delta's shore. Arkansas farmland as far as you could see. Born on the wrong side of the sheets, at least that's what they said in the 30s on the old Marty. Blues in the cradle, music somehow deep down in her veins. Feeling the downbeat was as natural as the rain. Radio playing melodies on a gentle breeze, sinking slowly through her soul and mind. Johnny was a dancer from the moment she could walk and run, moving to the music on the air and in her heart, getting lost in the rhythms and the stories, twirling neath the moon by the steady flowing rhythm of time. Growing up for Johnny was just like any other kid. Her daddy said that she wasn't his own. Broken hearted, this lost child would dance to her in a song, beneath the moonlight in the gardens of hope. Sweet 16 for Johnny was not like for other girls. Springtime rains and flooding brought sickness and pain. Years in hospital braces were the future for this broken soul. Dreams of dancing lost in the wind. Her Her name was Johnny, and she lived on the Delta's shore. Arkansas farmland as far as she could see. Daughter of the Southland, hopes and dreams of what could have been on the banks of the old muddy. Now, my mama didn't let a little thing like polio get her down. She tried to make a life for herself, working in town, doing what she could, but her partial paralysis and continuing glandular problems made life hard as she got heavier and heavier in weight. When she was 19 or so, she was up around 300 pounds, a rarity back in 1955. And she had gone down to the circus that had come into town, like everyone did back in those days. And while she was there, a member of the sideshow that followed the circus introduced her to someone who gave her an offer she didn't refuse, to become the sideshow's fat lady and to travel under the name of Sweet Marie, Dainty Dora, Dainty Doris, and other names. She agreed. And in her travels with the sideshow, she met my father, Stephen King. No, not the author. He was an elephant handler with the circus. And a little while later, along came me, little Edna Marie, who traveled with my parents and with the sideshow and the circus for the first 3 years of my life. This is the Bailey, where it was advertised, Dainty Dora, world's fattest mother, and daughter Edna Marie. That's me. And then this is my mama in the elephant tent, playing cards. I'm not sure if my daddy's in there or not. And this is a song about the three of us. I was adopted. Things turned out all right. I'm here. So you may have noticed that I've been accompanied by a backing track from the speaker behind me. And that's actually from the recordings that I've made in my direct access workstation in my computer that allows me to record my music and put it out into the world. I took out the guitar and the voice tracks so that I could sing live and play live. And I left in the accompanying instruments and harmony voices, and here we are. With the pandemic over the last 20 months, finding folks to play music with has been hard, so very hard to come by. But I do love playing and creating music. So I decided to do as much as I could on my own, and using the music program's onboard instruments to help me duplicate what I couldn't play myself, like the marimba or drum kits, I was able to create the music that I hear in my head. This technology is so amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. It's helped to keep me sane over these long quarantines. Something else that has kept me sane during these times of being apart from kindred spirits is my journey as a musician. Around 1998, I really started pursuing learning the songs I loved by people I admired. And I have a pretty fat cover song book now I used to carry everywhere, sharing with everyone who would listen. But now I have it all on this iPad, along with 14 of my own originals, which I never dreamed I would have on my own, and there are more coming too. I did covers for folks for the longest while, never sharing my own music for fear of rejection, until one day a friend asked to hear one of my songs. So I played it, and they loved it, and they encouraged me to write more, so I did. That little bit of encouragement and all that followed from them and from others helped me on the pathway to what I had dreamed of, but never really thought I could be, a musician. In June of 2019, at a festival I try and attend every year, in the middle of a rainstorm, sitting under my pop-up, on Music Row, playing a chord progression that I had been running through my mind for a couple of weeks and humming the melody that ran along with it, I realized that what I had been hoping for so long had actually already come to pass. I would one day be a musician, a storyteller, a bard. I already was. I just had to let it out of myself and step in to my true self. No imposters or false skins here, only me. And that changed everything. Summer of my 59th year, fierce winds and pouring rain did battle every day. Stark flash of lightning revealed the path I walked, lichen, rocks and moss, roots and leaves. Oh, I found myself amongst the trees. Sweet voices calling from a distant path, leading me onward through the forested way. Dark moon above me, ancient standing stones of peace I'd never known fell on me. Oh, I sighed and took it gratefully. Kindred come, all the many forms I've felt, gathered round me as I see my true way, what this time I'm here to be, my third eye Heavy rains continue washing over me, falling to my knees. I dig deep in the mud, releasing old ways and shedding false skins. I raise my hands and mark myself free. Oh, my transformation is complete. Walking under the eyes of a black moon, dripping words of truth and power, ever onward on this path of tales and tunes, shining my light in the dark. It was the summer of my 59th year that I came to find out just exactly who I be. Lilith's daughter, shadow goddess dancing free. Roots and leaves and moss are calling me.